We're Group 15. Why did this company end up the way that it did? There's a mixture of complications and issues during the course of our business life cycle, yet the main reason our company ended up with this way was because of our competitors' decisions. Originally we started off reasonably strong, however our lack of organisation and inability to select strategy led to confusion and failure to efficiently react to opposing companies.
For our three biggest mistakes, the first one is lack of communication. Each team member have their own timetable. Most of us are too busy to have time communicating with others to discuss our plan. In order to meet deadline, all team members try to help our team get a good data, and we use Facebook to talk with others. But this may hard get the idea on time and lack of organization. Also, the final decision we made is always depends on who is the last person to submit. Second mistake we made is failure to establish strategy selection and plan. The earlier of this mistake, we are not totally understand what we want to do, and we changed the strategy after several weeks. Last biggest mistakes we made is not designing fallback plans and a team roles. We should have made a person the main manager who would input decisions. By this way, we will have a good organized and have a specific strategy we can throw out.
Our decision process for each week stemmed from our team's low-cost strategy and business vision. Each member was fully committed to the company and participated in decision-making where they could. More often than not, your team roles would vary from one week to another, as you may act a manager in one week, and the next week you'll be inputting the final decisions of our team. Time constraints and the holidays also played a factor in who inputted the data, as some team members were unavailable over this period. Any specialties that a member had regarding a specific topic also contributed to when members participated. In fact, most team decisions were made by a team member with greater understanding of the said topic, for example in the finance section. During the simulation, our team's approach could have been better planned and thought out. You can see this when looking at our results, especially with our total sales and stock prices, both of these totals hugely below the market leaders. The shift in strategy that we implemented midway through our simulation may have influenced our decisions and ultimately our business direction.
Our best years, year 6 and year 7, also took a rank 3 in both years, which had a relatively high investor expectation score, best in industry score, and a weighted average score. This is because we were buying stocks every year to increase the earning per shares, return on equity, and the stock price. And so basically what our group has done is buy more stocks, so there is more earning per shares and the return on equity, as earning per share is profit. Also, our group trying to find the maximum demand for the products, pay the workers higher as it increase productivities. In year 6 and year 7, we saw our return on equity is 27.2 and the percentage and 36, which is relatively high compared to the other companies. This could be the result of our decision to expand the workstation spaces, and as well as increasing the fridge benefits and increase the output and increase our unit assemble sold by percentage 12.9 compared to the year 5. Another reason why our best year is year 6 and year 7 is that we provide products of high quantities at a slightly lower price than competitors by having a high PQ rating, long warranties, and quantities products. We hope to gain the competitor advantage through the relatively lower price compared to the other companies, so that we could have the highest investor expectation score, which is 115 in year 6.
All team members contributed some form of work or inputs into the decision-making process and our 3-year plan. However, at times there was some miscommunication between individual members, which led to a confusion of what our strategy was and to some bad years. Also, due to our individual timetables, some members found it difficult to participate in some of the decisions throughout the years, and this led to further complications regarding our group's collective decisions. To overcome this, we designated our core members with increasing levels of responsibility to hopefully overcome our decision-making deadlocks whenever they arose. There was a high level of confusion, particularly when deadlines were looming. In the confusion, some of us saved work over others, which created a lot of needless headache. If we had a second chance in this global simulation, we would do better to designate our roles and better communicate, to ensure we know who is doing what and when. We also made the mistake early of enrolling all of ourselves into one of the companies, and as such we had to focus all of our attention to one company in an all or nothing gamble. We attribute this to the confusion in the first couple of weeks of people joining and leaving, but we could have done better in organizing our combined efforts. In addition, we would have stuck closer to the approach dictated in our mission statement in providing high quality, top-end products rather than seeing what changed week to week and deciding on the fly what course of action to take.
As the simulation went on, we saw teams that were meeting a lot more often than us. We found it difficult to coordinate meetings to fit in with our busy schedules, and also had issues where different teammates would save their decisions over someone else's. So we're wondering, how did you organize your team and formulate a plan for each year's decisions? Did the same people input decisions every year? Did you hold weekly meetings outside of class, or was class time sufficient? Another one of our largest issues we faced was reacting to other companies' decisions that affected our business. We were unsure on how to make decision inputs based on the competition's moves. Did your company mainly stick to a strategy, or did you find it more effective to go off competitors' decisions? With this, we would like to find out, how did you respond to other companies' decisions that directly impacted your strategy?